Okay, some more stories from 125 animals that changed the world. What do we have first? Okay, so first up we have Monty. Who's that cat just there? Meow. Meow meow. Hey Monty. Nice ginger cat. It was the middle of the night and Patricia Peter was fast asleep, but her ginger tabby cat Monty began nibbling on the fingers of her left hand, the same hand that Patricia uses to test her blood sugar levels to monitor her diabetes. Patricia tried to go back to sleep, but Monty refused to be ignored until Patricia sat up. Suddenly she felt very dizzy. Her legs felt weak and she felt nauseated. She felt a bit sick. What was wrong? Monty began meowing and rubbing against her leg, directing Patricia towards the kitchen. She blindly followed. Monty sprinted ahead and sat down next to the diabetic testing kit. She knew what he was telling her to do. A normal blood sugar range was between 5 and 7, but the test showed that her level had fallen to 2.7. Monty waited by her side while she took some medicine, and after 15 minutes, her blood sugar level came back to a healthy range. She was safe. Without Monty to warn her, Patricia might have fallen into a diabetic coma or had a seizure. Monty had saved her life. There you go. Here he is. Clever pusscat. Well done, Monty. It says here, when Monty worries about Patricia, he will put his face close to her mouth to smell her breath, and he can detect changes in her blood sugar levels before she can feel them. That's a bit clever. Cool. What else have we got? Dogs in space. Ruff. Ruff, ruff, ruff. Ruff, ruff. Belka and Strauka were taking a road trip without road. On August 19th, 1960, after some hard training, these two Soviet stray dogs launched into space on Sputnik 5, and they would become the first living creatures to orbit and safely return to Earth. Wow. Think of the excitement of the trip. Think of the fame and fortune that would follow. As it turned out, Belka was not a fan of space travel. She'd rather keep her paws on Mother Earth. During their day-long flight, she barked a lot and even got a bit motion sick. Strauka didn't seem to mind her travels, though. After orbiting for nearly 25 hours and circling the Earth 18 times, the dogs landed safely back home. Belka and Strauka paved the way. 8 months after their successful mission, cosmonaut, that's like, I think a Russian astronaut, cosmonaut Yuri Gagarin became the first human to orbit the Earth and return safely. Look at those dogs. Well done, dogs, you went in space. And it says here, Belka and Strauka didn't go into space alone. With them on Sputnik 5 were 42 mice and a couple of rats. And they were all unharmed by their one-day voyage. Well done, chaps. Cool. We'll leave it there.